you realize the number of people that are older than you will never increase.
Oh! Hey! There they go! There they go! The #1 contenders! If we beat Briggs and Jensen tonight, of course.
And if you two got everything on our Christmas list.
We got everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Oh, you got everything, huh? Yep. So you got Kamala's mask.
You got Bart Gunn's Brawl for All trophy.
Yeah, you get Santino's Cobra.
You got Ahmed Johnson's Legion of Doom shoulder pads.
Yeah, you get Stevie Ray's Slapjack.
That means you also got Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah, no. I took that off the list, man. You can't just go get a man. That's kidnapping.
All right, fair. But y'all got everything else, right?
Not quite everything.
Then we can't quite give you a rematch at the NXT Tag Team
Come
titles.
on. How are we supposed to get Nails' prison outfit? I'm pretty sure he's still in jail.
Have you two never broken the law and been to jail?
Never!
Well, you might have to. How bad do you want a shot at these titles?
So bad.
Please, can't we just pledge allegiance to the flag?
No,
We'll do it.
no. That was last week.
You know inflation is running rampant.
Yeah, last week's price is not today's price. As a matter of fact, the only thing that's going to remain the same this week as it was last week is your boys, the New Day as your
Don't.
NXT World Tag Team Champions!
And make sure you get that. I need that Tyler Breeze selfie stick. Very important. It's for a party.
Oh, this is crazy. It's the most stressful time of year to shop.
Elton, it's Christmas.
Doesn't feel like it.